Yo, welcome back to another episode of the DubTalk with Champs and When to Speak. Today we got two forces from Baltimore. First, a young queen in the making, a baller, a fashionista with a powerful story. Give it up for Kennedi.
Yes.
And next, we got the #1 female DJ in the city, a trailblazer in the music scene, the one and only DJ Tay Cool.
Yes. First of all, I want to appreciate y'all for coming on, taking the time out your day to get this done for us,
Real, yes.
Of course.
First, I want to get into how everybody feeling.
Good. Chill.
Good.
Yeah.
How you feel?
Good. How you feeling, Bobby?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. You know what today is?
What's today?
It's our anniversary.
How y'all feeling about this weather, man? This weather breaking, it's getting back warm outside.
It's up and down.
Yeah.
It'd be cold tomorrow.
Definitely
for
bipolar.
Yeah.
Weather definitely bipolar. So I want to get into first love. So what made you fall in love with basketball?
My father played, and school, I just used to be around street boys just playing basketball.
So you grew up around it?
Yeah.
Was you playing? You played with him before?
Yeah, he used to go out, stuff like that. Not playing the junior NBA. He used to bust dang ass.
Oh, you was in the junior NBA? Dang.
Who, huh?
You?
Oh, the GNBA, yeah, we did hoop. Me, Shane, her, we hoop. Giving them straight buckets, in there.
lying.
You know what I mean? Giving straight buckets.
Yeah. How much you had, bro?
What?
Like a game?
I averaged about,
You didn't even average.
I say about 10. I averaged about 10 points per game. 10
He
points per
did
game.
not average 10.
10 points per game. 10 points per game. I gave her a bucket. I got a video of me giving her a bucket.
I would like to see that.
I can put it. Yes, I got it. I got
Just
the
one
video.
bucket?
Huh? One bucket. It was one bucket. It was one bucket. Hell, a little flow with one of them right there. That's hard.
How much you had that game, though?
About 2. I ain't gonna lie.
How you averaging 10 and... No.
It was just one game. It's cool. Though.
Okay.
But that's good, though, That's her going into basketball. For you, do you got a question? You emphasize the Atlanta stories, the points of a solid foundation in your success. Can you share a moment where your support system played a pivotal role in your career?
Well, my support system plays a pivotal role all the time. I've always need my creative director, my designer, for anything. It takes a team to build a village, so.
Definitely.
For sure.
I agree on that, man. You gotta have a team around you, bro, to really get where you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the right team.
Yeah, the right team, for sure.
Everybody ain't on your team.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's a fact. Also, piggybacking off what both of y'all was saying, whenever one of y'all want to start first, what's something you remember the most, that probably motivated y'all?
All right, I go. Motivation right now is just my father death. That's just the one thing that motivates me every day. God keep me going, but having that loss right there, knowing nothing going to fill that void, you gotta go 10 steps.
10 times harder.
Sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I like to piggyback off of Ken, too. A lot of losses build character, so my losses are my motivation because I know what I need to do to better myself.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Sure.
Sometimes I feel like you wish things could be differently, but everything happened for a meaning. Everything, can't take certain stuff for granted. But I feel as though your story is already set in stone for how things is gonna go. It's just how you don't let it break you
How
down.
you really got
let
cut,
it build
for
you.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
How you carry. So starting your DJ journey as a child, I feel like that's crazy, What were some of your first DJ gigs, and how did they shape your performance style?
So my godfather was actually a DJ, so a lot of openings as a child I would do for him. Middle school dances, Easter events, stuff like that. A lot of kiddie events because I was just growing up in the field.
Yeah.
And then I actually took a break because I was playing basketball in high school.
Oh, you was hooping too?
You was hooping?
Yeah.
For who?
I played for
you
City.
She went
Yeah, I did. I went to
You was
City.
getting busy up city?
I ain't gonna say I ain't.
Somebody
I ain't
say that, they
Ken,
wasn't getting
but-
busy. They wasn't getting busy.
You know what I'm saying? I was a student athlete. I played all for 4 years. I made the team, so I had to
Okay.
be somewhat decent, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I took a break from music when I was in high school, and then when I went to college, I wasn't hooping anymore, and I'm like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
So then I wound up getting back into music, and then that's when everything just started going up from there.
Okay. That's what's up.
That's good.
So I want to get into style and expression. So what is your go-to outfit when you want to feel confident?
Confident. I feel like it ain't no really go-to outfit. You just gotta piece it together. Like,
What you feeling that day?
yeah, like someday I just throwing sweats. It depend on like
The day
what
for
I'm
real.
doing. Yeah.
That's for both of you. What about you? Like,
Give me the baggiest jeans.
The bag is
The
dead.
baggiest jeans and tight fit
It's
up top.
crazy. He one
bag
person. He be like, it gets to a point with bag. He like bag, but he don't like.
yeah, it kind of get to a point with me, man.
But he
Like,
wouldn't survive like early 2000s. He would not survive. But he would not.
Nah, I can wear some nice little shorts, some crazy shorts, but like all them too baggy jeans kind of crazy to me. Like,
What's the difference though, bro?
oh, it's too baggy. Like, it's too baggy. Like, golly. Really got to get that baggy, you feel me? But no. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you describe your DJ style in one word? And what element make it different from everybody else? You know.
I can't really think of a word off of the top. I travel a lot, and I tell a lot of people that DJs here that you need to travel because a lot of DJs, they still playing Baltimore music from 2016. It's just like, when are we gonna get past this point? So I travel a lot, so I listen to a lot of different artists, and I play stuff that I like. It's not honestly what the crowd like because a lot of stuff grows on people.
Yeah.
So you just have to have the ear to, you know, the actual bangers that are going to be next in the club and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, like, you know, like you said, they still stuck on the 2016 music. Same for people that's listening to it. I think that's more so like selfish in a way because nobody probably want to hear that all the time. Somebody might, you know, Afro beats. That's a big thing now.
yeah,
Club music is coming back in style, but it's more so they're using a lot of our stuff. But you got people from Philly using it. You know, you got people from all over the world using our style type of club music. So
and then it's not like a lot of nostalgic music anymore. It's just banger, 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 and then it burn out, and banger, burn out.
it's samples.
So do you feel like people don't really know how to switch it up for real? Like, they don't know how to go to different genres of music? Like,
I don't think they would say, like, I would say they don't know how to switch it up. I feel like whoever is behind these artists, it's not like nostalgic music that they're trying to create. You got to think, like, R&B music, I can play Usher any day and it's going to get all ages at a party lit.
definitely.
So it's all about the producers and whoever the executive directors behind the actual artists.
I don't know if y'all know, but like, Kennedy, you know, you got your clothing brand going on, right?
Yeah.
What is it, Dirty Laundry Clothing?
Yeah.
So I want to get into how did you come up with your clothing line name and what does it mean to you?
So actually, like, a father figure, me and him was talking about it. So I'm like, I need a different name because I started the brand back then, like probably 5th grade. I had Pretty Little Baller.
Yeah, pretty little. I remember.
That was
remember
like,
that. I
yeah,
remember
that was like athletic gear for like girls and stuff, headbands,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But me getting older, I grew out of that, so I had to sit back and think. So he mentioned it to me. He was like, Dirty Laundry. I'm like, it ain't
feeling
really
that.
sitting on me. So I thought about it. Just pieced out different meanings and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna use the meaning of it. Going to be embracing imperfection with the beauty of raw and stylish clothing. Because everybody don't got a different type of tempo with the clothing. Everybody want to do sweatshirts or stuff like that. Like that's why I started with the rhinestone hats. Everybody just beanies. But I needed something to make it pop. Then I did the hoodies. I did
you
the
need a
rhinestones
statement
on the
piece for
thing.
effect. That's what I
How it been going for you so far?
I sold out every drop I had.
That's tough.
real.
That's fire.
Same day.
What's up?
So, it's cool. You just gotta promote like
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Stay consistent. Just stay on
Content
that
is
for real.
everything now.
Content definitely
It
is.
is.
everything.
It
It
is.
is.
Do you
Plays
feel
a
like there's
major
probably
role.
more ways that you can market better? You know, or you just still going on this time going on?
I feel like I got a good system on Instagram, and now you post something in here everywhere. So.
Yeah.
And school and stuff. I go to all girls school. Girls
Gonna eat it
just
up.
Right.
Eat it up.
Girls.
Definitely.
So, Tay, walk us through how you build a set list and how do you balance crowd energy with your own flavor behind it?
So I actually don't build a sound list. So with my DJ program, it's all set up like categories. So you have like 90s, R&B, trap, bangers of the year, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's honestly being able to read your crowd. like being able to look at the crowd, like if I played this, how you think they're gonna react? So you got to be able to feel the energy within the room. And yeah, that's just honestly how I play. I don't go in with a set list like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
It's just about knowing
Yeah,
personality.
it's just about knowing the energy in the room.
Okay. Do you feel as you do good with that though? Like every time like, you go in the room, all right, I already know where you're going ahead.
Yeah.
Don't mess it up. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So have ever been like a moment where you was like, you played something? How do I explain this? Like the crowd wasn't just really lit
Giving us
to the
feedback.
yeah. Like have you ever just been like what am I doing? Like what am I doing? Like none of y'all really y'all not even hype for it. Y'all not even lit. Like I don't know.
I feel like that's Baltimore crowds any event nowadays. So it's like they'll be turned out, but then everybody just want to be,
On that phone.
oh, I'm sitting back, like I got my
just
change
cool,
on, I'm
right.
too
No,
cool.
yeah.
Nobody actually really party no more.
That's facts.
Is it like a certain place you went at where you felt like they was more lit than?
I love my private events. It's intimate, then like everybody. When you have a private event, more than likely the person who books me, they give me like a set or how they want their event to go. So that's a little bit better versus me than like reading a room, because then it's like, all right, my judgment. Maybe they may not give me the feedback that I want, but yeah, I love my private events.
So out of all the cities you went to, what city got the best crowd?
I don't know. It's really nothing like a Baltimore party, but it's just like Baltimore people don't accept new music, but it's nothing like a Baltimore party. Like
I feel what you. I feel that. I can understand that. So Kennedy, right? If you could collab with any designer or brand, who would it be and why?
I feel like I'm open to collabing with anybody, especially people my age, cause they need the hype too. Like we all need support, and I feel like it's just better us being the same age and stuff. But I wouldn't say I'm really looking forward to collabing too, cause nowadays it's just too much like
Everybody gotta be on the same
competition
beat.
and gotta be this and that. So I'd rather just rock out by myself.
I feel that. That's the problem with people nowadays. That's city in general. Like I feel like people want to everybody want to just be in competition with everybody, but nobody want to work together and get to the point where everybody want to be at. You feel me?
Yeah.
But hold on, Kay, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we first was setting this up, bro, you said you had a little bit of stuff you wanted to get your chest with all that competition stuff.
It
We
ain't
don't get too
really
much
nothing
into it.
to
It's
get
like,
up.
what's going on, man? Like you.
It ain't really nothing to get out the chest. It can't be no competition. It's one-sided competition.
Right.
Like, I feel like I don't. It don't even need to be that. Like some people just get big-headed, and I feel like I don't know. I ain't going. I can't be too direct because
For sure,
they
definitely.
gonna know what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's all good.
You know, do you feel like your pops would be proud of
For sure.
you know, your journey, what you becoming?
For sure, I feel like every day you just learn something different. Like just me and my mother, and then me being the oldest, you gotta step up.
Nah, that's
like
a fact.
Yeah.
school basketball. Like I ain't know. I don't be failing in school. Like I ain't know, but I'm not
You
like
catting.
straight.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I
honorary
follow you on
type.
Twitter. You said, yo, school kicking me, beating me, all this. You said,
Not like
you said spanking me right now.
not
bro.
damn
No.
bad. My mother don't be going for that. Like I ain't no F's and D's.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Maybe a little C, probably 1D, but nothing crazy.
Nah, school
but
be bugging, bro. I'm saying these teachers be crazy now.
yeah,
yo.
this
like,
the hardest shit for me. But I feel like you gotta step up, like especially with it just being my mother, like
Yeah.
and me. Like it's always been me and my mother. So some days you can't say you don't want to do something. You gotta do it for her. Like
Definitely.
you just
I can
step up.
relate to that to a certain degree. With me, going back to you saying you being the oldest, you know, my parents having me fresh out of high school, and I basically, you know, grew up with them.
Right.
See, my father, he was still with teenagers, you know.
Right.
So, like, you know, him still being with his friends, they hanging out. I might go along with them if it's the right crowd, you know.
Right.
Or me just, you know, him still working, you know. Anytime, you know, I could just be talking to him. Hey, to say, you know, thank you for making me the man I am today.
Right.
So, you know, and me having siblings that, you know, on both sides, my mom and my pops, I feel as, you know, that role model role was definitely real strong.
Yeah.
Fact.
I feel like he'd be proud, especially because like it's really like I'm following his footsteps. Like not all the same steps, but most of it. Like with basketball, people like to say, oh, you think your father would be upset if you stop? But at the end of the day, it ain't really about what it would be for him because it's me.
Right. I feel like being a woman in the DJ world definitely comes with like a lot of barriers, right? Mm-hmm. And I just want to get into like, what's one challenge you face and how did you move through it?
Well, this is so crazy because it's like I'm kind of going through it right now. I'm not going to say it's hard because I really don't pay it any mind, but definitely. Me being like the only actually good female DJ in the city, and no shots to like anyone else that's working.
No, you gotta hold that. You know, you're the best.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm up here with all these other guys who not think they're the best because they may be good in their own view of their life for real. But the way they vocalize certain stuff to me is just like, you wouldn't do this if I was a guy.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I deal with it a lot, but it's just like, you just can't feed into the energy because it's like, I know you only talking to me like this because I'm a female. So
do you feel it's like a belittling type of situation? You know?
I don't feel like the person or the people are trying to belittle me. I think it just feel like,
Yeah.
I can't get too in depth about it, but like,
female,
sometimes like, if I open a set for another DJ or stuff like that, like they'll come on and they'll get on the mic talking their shit like, yeah, the number one DJ here now and stuff like that. And it's just like, what is the shade shots for? Like,
like throwing shots.
It's no competition with me. Listen, I'm a real genuine person. I didn't open doors for a lot of other people. So it's just like, the shots are for what?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Would you open your doors for me? Because I was trying to get into DJing, I ain't gonna lie. No, for real though. No.
Don't waste your time.
Hold on, no, listen. I ain't gonna lie. This was like a couple months ago. I was calling, I was like, bro, I'm gonna get into DJing, bro. Because I was watching you, Tip 12, and it was an update from someone else. I was like, bro, they really inspire me right now. Like, they was coming to all these different beats. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get into this.
But I was, by the way.
Listen, I was bull crapping though, because I was on an app called it's like a little peach, I think. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a peach?
It's like a peach.
FO Studio?
Yes, that right there. I was on that. And I was keep trying to search out little videos, how to do this and this and that and the third. It was so complicated. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this no more, bro. Like,
so you're on FO Studio. I'm not a producer. I'm not a beat maker. I'm a straight DJ.
Straight DJ. So they don't come in line with all that?
I mean, I can like edit and produce like my tracks on like probably like what is it called, Guitar Center, and like you could like manage whatever you recorded, but in regards of like creating a new beat, a new track, that's what FO Studio.
Okay, all right. So I thought all that was like in line with each other.
Serato is DJ.
Oh snap! I was trying to get into all. I was trying to both. I was trying to do DJ and produce.
What was your name going to be, Dane? Huh? What was your name going to be?
I like
JD Money.
No, D Wizard with the pistol, something like that. It sounded crazy. Something, you know, something like that. Like D Wizard.
Go holla D Wizard with the pistol.
Yeah, something chill.
Listen,
you feel me?
My line is always open. If you want to learn, I'll teach you.
My God. I'm going to get into it, man.
So when the pandemic came around and shut down shows and revenues, how would you stay connected with your audience?
So when the pandemic came, that's actually when I started getting into like releasing like my tapes. So I actually don't sell tapes anymore because I feel like people don't appreciate it. So it's like whatever I give to someone, I want you to be able to appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So when the pandemic came, I'm like, oh shit, like I don't got no events, like what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
So I dropped my first tape this summer. And I promise you, I was kind of procrastinating about it because I'm like, okay. I was kind of procrastinating about it because I'm like, what if I don't really do good? So I literally waited like 2 days to my release date to actually put the tape together. And I lied to you not, like probably like the first hour I made like $1,000.
So that's tag, bro.
For real? That's crazy.
It was like a lot of people waiting for that tape, and it was.
How'd that make you feel? Like,
I'm like, damn, like I really got support out here. Like it's really people rooting for me, and it made me feel good. So I really started like dropping more. But then like once the pandemic started clearing up, the sales started going lower. So it's like people still ask me to do it, but I just haven't gave in to doing it again.
I feel that.
But I mean, when it started.
Yeah, so no, it was like an MP3 file. Yeah, so you just download it, go on the website.
Have you ever posted like any of your tapes like on like SoundCloud or like things of the sort?
Yeah, so like when I was in college, like when I first came home, because I was in college in Eastern Shore, so when I came home, I still had to make a name for myself here. So I was dropping like little SoundCloud tapes, and my SoundCloud numbers, they still up there. Like a lot of people still listen to my. I don't even got my login information, but it's still there.
But I mean, that's a win-win though, cause when the pandemic was around, you was making tapes, but when the pandemic started dying down, you could go back to your shows and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a win-win.
Yeah.
So Kennedy, question for you. Has basketball or trying to get into modeling ever helped with you deal with like personal stuff or like get through a hard time?
Basketball is high school. It's a different type ball game. Like I had to get used to that practice Monday through Saturday. Like you get one day off, you can't go nowhere to school. You know, I just got the car. I can't do nothing. But I feel like it definitely do because you every day your mind just that like, oh yeah, I'm in school, I gotta go to practice. Tomorrow I gotta go to practice. This weekend you going? No, I gotta go to practice. So it definitely take your mind off a lot of stuff. The clothing brand stuff, that definitely it give me a good spirits, like just for everybody in my environment and stuff. They be waiting for certain stuff to drop and stuff like that. It definitely do help me.
For sure.
So, DJ Tay Cool, right? Your sisters, Lola and Raven, have their own creative lanes. Have they helped shape your vibe or creative process?
Yeah, I mean, my sisters were like, they still are my biggest supporters, but like, especially like coming up, it was like, they and everybody like, no, get her. And actually, like, when I was in college, me and Lola, we were roommates. And I lied to you now, I didn't have no laptop. I only could afford my DJ board. So I literally used Lola's laptop for like my first year of being in college doing my events. So yeah, they helped me a lot. And then they have their own lanes of business, but it all comes together for us to do one thing within the same.
That's most definitely, I ain't gonna lie, that's needed nowadays. Like back to, that's piggybacking off to what she was saying earlier with the, the competition thingy. You know, you was saying about how y'all all in different lanes. It don't matter who it is nowadays. It could be your siblings, parents. It's like, people feel as though it's like, I don't like a jealousy thing.
Yeah,
so,
envy.
Say as for example, you could be doing something and they can be doing something completely opposite, and then y'all just boom, clicking something, a light bulb might just go off in your head and be like, we can come together and do something that could be way broader and way bigger. So,
I feel like that's good for a lot of people right now. Like when you have different people in different lanes, like it really, everything just come together. Like we got us doing a podcast. My cousin Shane, he doing a camera. Like it's just everything coming together. Like it's just a big team. Now everything we can make money doing this, like doing different things big, bro. So I just feel like people just gotta come together and do what they gotta do, bro.
People just be worried about themselves.
Yeah, no, for real.
People, if it's not them, they don't care. Like
Exactly.
Definitely,
I agree.
They don't want you doing it. If it ain't them, then yeah, like I don't.
Yeah,
It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. That's how they.
A lot of people in this city, they get like so caught up with being big here versus being big everywhere.
You don't understand it's bigger
So
than
it's
this,
like once they feel like they get big here, they just they check out like I don't need to help you. Like I'm already here.
I really feel like some of these people I really would want to collab with, but just because I know how certain stuff go, I wouldn't. I'd rather just go by myself.
I understand. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You just being cautious, bro. That's all it is. Like it's just,
for sure.
And a lot of stuff don't be genuine. Like all vibes not good vibes.
That's
all
facts.
money not good
All
money.
money not good money. That's facts. That's facts.
I had to learn that too. Like people just be wanting to be around to soak up your energy and then leave you. They don't be wanting to stay and go through the process with you. They want to take what you got and then just run with it. Like
they see the vision of something, but they not willing to put the work in.
It be phony, bro. I feel that.
So who do you look up to on and off the court? Or like a role model?
Role model, I'm my godmother. She braid hair. Her name D's Hands on Instagram. She one of the best female braiders in my opinion in the city. I definitely look up to her. We definitely chop it up all the time about life. She just good vibes.
Outside your family, are there any mentors or OGs in the game who really made an impact on your journey becoming DJ Tay Cool?
I don't say like they directly influence me, but like I do study, like I do watch what other people do, not to like steal their style or anything. It would just be like, oh, this is cool, but how can I relate to this in some type of way? So like Nelly Nell, he's like one of my good OGs that I can call up, get any feedback, positive, negative. I also studied Super DJ Big Out coming up. And it was like, I'd be at some events like, I can do this. So it's like, why am I not getting booked for this? Because I can do the same thing, but it's like, I'm not going to say I was envious in a certain type of way. It was just like, it kind of gave me the motivation that I needed. Like, if I could do this, well, if he could do this, I could do this.
Right, like as motivation.
Yeah, so, there was some of the people that I looked up to. I don't really look up to, like, none of these younger DJs. And I don't mean to say it, like, in a negative way. It's just like, these older DJs, they really know music. So, it's way deeper than just playing a bang in a club.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I understand that. This question for both of y'all. How has your mom or any woman in your life influenced your drive and your work ethic?
My mother definitely my number one fan. Like, nobody got me how my mother did.
Yeah.
So, always my mother. And my godmother, back to her, like, this is her being a female. She a gay female. She braid hair. She been through some stuff.
Yeah.
Just listening to her and seeing how she, like, just seeing how she maneuvered through certain situations, it pushed me.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what she went through, she kept going. So I know the little stuff I be going through, I can get through it. And just chopping it up with her, she just make me see, like, real life, like, friends and all that other stuff. That's not needed. Like, just focus on what you got going on. Like, she just make me realize real life.
Yeah.
I really don't have, like, any female figures. I have my mom-in-law, but, like, I'm a daddy's girl, so I have, like, a lot of male influence in my life.
That's what's up. Who's an artist from the city you seen grow from the ground up?
OTR Chaz, he's the artist out the city.
Yeah, he
Yes.
He definitely is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, and then, like, I know, like, all of them personally, so it was like, I watched Roddy career also. Roddy's a great artist also. But, like, with Chaz, it was like Chaz, he sang like everybody else because they all rap, but he kind of waited for his own lane. Like, he just sat back, I feel like.
I kind of feel like he created his own lane.
He did. And it's like he's a Baltimore artist.
And if you look at him, you wouldn't even think he's a Baltimore artist. Honestly, you probably think he's somewhere from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Not even Atlanta, say Atlanta, but it's somewhere else. I feel like I like his style. Like, he just different.
He made it.
He
Made it his own little wave.
Definitely, that's facts.
So you seen him, like, before, like, what's the word I could say?
Before them dreads was in his head.
He had a fro.
Yeah, he had the fro. And I'm like, I'm listening like Woodstock no more. And I'm like, yo, this he hard. Like, and it's not like I can be like, oh yeah, he sound like yo, because he don't. He got his own way.
So you work with him personally?
I like talk to him personally, not like work with him personally, but no, he's a cool guy. I appreciate everything he doing, what he doing. I support it.
That's what's up. Shout out to him too. So,
Hey, Ken, I wanted to jump on something real quick, right?
Yeah.
You had tweeted, growing up and maturing is wanting to surround yourself with people that got stuff going on and want you to keep going too.
You're right.
I feel like that tweet, like, that hit home.
Yeah.
What moment or realization inspired you to write it?
I feel like nowadays, just having homegirls, like, associates and stuff, like, just seeing who they hang around, it really show their character. Like, you gotta hang around the right people. Like, my homeboy, he do photography. Chase, he do photos and stuff. Like, he on it every day. Yeah. Other people I know, like, just seeing people work, it should want to make you work. Like, you should never just want to sit back and do nothing.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Or hate. Like, anything anybody is doing, you can do it too, if not better. So,
or even to piggyback off what you just said, say as for an example, you had somebody, it can be a best friend. They don't really like have a certain wave. Like, they can be having like a part in their life they don't know what they want to do. Or says, you DJing. I feel as I was never against people, like, they coming along to watch you grow, and it might put them at rooms where as though they might can be, I don't know what's the exact word with somebody like, they bringing you out to DJ and stuff, but your best friend could probably turn into that. Or example is you. Your best friend could probably be doing your clothes by hand, can be a sewer or can be your manufacturer going on in the future. If they just study what you doing, but not overstepping your tools, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So do you be saying like everybody people can play a role in your success. Like you ain't gotta be like a brand. Like you don't gotta be like a
Both
brand.
can run up a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the photo shoot I just had for the hoodies, Chase did that, but we had to come together with it. Like, not a lot of people knew I was behind the camera because I wanted him to model for me. And he was doing the shoot. Like, everybody just play a part in everything. Like,
You took out pictures?
some of them, yeah. I told him, give me the camera so he can hop in it. Like,
No, the picture was hard.
just to make it work. Like, I just feel like you have to surround yourself around winners. Like,
Definitely.
anybody.
For sure.
In order to win.
Yeah. Like,
In order to win, you gotta surround
nowadays,
yourself with winners, for real.
it don't feel good and I had no money. Like,
Nah,
Not in this recession.
it'll
Definitely.
make you
Lose your mind, for real.
yeah.
Make you really want
and
to
you
do
gotta be
something
around
crazy.
positive people. Everybody's so negative now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's facts.
just people that want the best for you. Like,
So for the both of y'all, what's something both of y'all are like most proud of right now?
My growth. My growth. So, like, the other day, I had invited y'all. I don't know if y'all got the message or
Yeah, you said.
I did something called the Cooler Room. It was just basically like a showcase. I brought a few artists out to showcase their music and also for me to showcase my music.
Yeah.
And I lied to you now, I did no public promotion. And it was like, I kind of wanted it intimate, but it turned out way more than intimate. And I'm not like, why did it do that? But it's just like, it's really people out there that's rooting for you. And you just gotta really just keep going with your story, honestly.
Facts.
For sure.
A stranger will be rooting for you, and they want more than you. More than somebody that you started something with.
Yeah.
Be rooting for you, bro.
That's facts.
That's the most crazy part about
Can you give it like a couple artists who showed up the other day? That really
A1 Tay. I actually bought like a lot of artists that like people don't know about. So A1 Tay, another guy named 3 Dot, and then I had Tony next to blow.
Oh, he actually just came when he was talking about you. What was that, last week? He came when he said he was talking about you.
It's about 2015. What song was that?
Yeah, I said he just sounded like a song or something that came out together. It was sounding like, I can't remember exactly what he said.
He shot a video. I think it was at your birthday party or something. I'm not sure. He was dancing.
Who, Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
Oh
he
yeah,
was
no,
on
this
last
is. I think that was like our graduation party or something. Yeah, that was a minute ago. Yeah,
right.
but no, like Tony, like a lot of artists that I know, like I've grew up with them, so it's like I be excited for them as much as they be excited for me because it's like we was just here.
Yeah.
Now we here, like you
It's
know?
really,
That's love.
it make you want to shed a tear.
Yeah, that's love for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind as DJ Tay Cool?
I don't know. I feel like all my work just have to speak for me. Like whatever music that I created, whatever things that I did to show love to other people, like it's not a lot of genuine love, genuine energy in the world anymore. So that's really only the honest, like the only legacy I want to leave. Like just being a genuine person.
What's y'all biggest dream while being an entrepreneur / an athlete in life?
I'm still debating on the athlete part.
The athlete part. I
But,
understand. Okay.
Entrepreneur, all that. Just in general, my biggest dream, I want to move out the city, get my mother out the city.
Yes.
Anywhere specific?
Miami cool. I feel like Miami chill. Like
You been there?
I've been there like 3
You
times.
trying to get a little bit of heat up in you.
Yeah, I said they
Yeah,
weather hot all day. Like it's just hot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You want to mess with a little bit of, you know? A little,
I hate being cool. I ain't gonna
I do too.
I
but it's
do.
going to get to a point when you
You a
hot.
summer
doesn't it?
baby?
Huh?
You a summer baby?
No, my birthday in fall, October.
Okay, you're a Libra. I'm a Libra too. That's what's up.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Nice. Yes.
Yeah, it'd be like mixed, like near my birthday. Like it don't be. It be
Yeah.
warm.
It'd be cold in October. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be freezing.
Oh no, it wasn't freezing last year.
Hey,
It'd be pretty cold in October.
No, it not last year. It was hot. I remember it. Was
it didn't get. I remember because it didn't get cold until like November, bro.
Okay. But yeah, same question for you though. What's your biggest dream?
Throw my own concerts. I follow this DJ / producer named K Tronada. And I'm like really inspired by him. Like all his events is just straight him, his DJ set, his tracks and everything. So
You just light bulb just went off my head. Have you ever thought about like doing the rooftop DJ, like be having different artists on there and like having them DJ their own sets? I don't know if you probably I forgot the guy's name. He be having like different artists come on there. They be on like the rooftop and like he be having like the artists, they be on there like DJing different songs.
well, I mean that's sort of like what I'm doing with the cooler room, but it's just I guess not a rooftop. But yeah. But I really wanted it to be mainly focused on me and just have them as like more so openings.
In all respect.
Who's your top 5 DJs of all time?
Top 5 DJs of all time.
It could be back in the day, now, anytime, all time.
Back in the day.
My number one, I would have to say L. My number two, DJ, Super DJ Big O.
Oh, okay.
Shout out down.
Number 2, I would have to say Nelly. Number 3, I would say K Tronada. Number 4, Kenny K. And number 5, DJ Manny.
And that's in order.
That's in order.
DJ Man.
I don't know. L is a very great DJ, and I always emphasize this. I just feel like he's in the wrong city.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Have you ever like, spoke to DJ Manny or like, any type of connection with him?
Oh, yeah, I have connection with anybody I just named besides K Tronada.
Okay.
He's more like a celebrity DJ, so yeah, everybody else, yeah.
Do you see yourself mentoring or working with other young DJs, especially like women coming up in the city?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't mind. So I actually do have like a 9-to-5. I work with kids. So
Okay.
I'm also want to get into like mentoring and starting my own DJ classes if like, the kids are interested.
I will
in
be
that.
there.
Let's hope so.
I'm gonna be there, bro.
If they're interested in that.
Do the
So-
kids know like you DJ? They know
Yeah,
that?
they do. And they be on my Instagram and they're not allowed to. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, they kid.
I mean, they can be on Instagram, but I can't. Like, they'll send me messages, and I
You
just
can't
have to leave them
respond.
on scene.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
for sure.
But no, they support me too. They try to get me to do their
This is
proms
located
and
in
stuff.
Baltimore, like
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They try to get me to do their proms and stuff, but it's just like
So what advice would you give to somebody chasing their dreams in Baltimore right now? That's for both of y'all.
consistency,
That's
consistency, and make sure that you're surrounding yourself around genuine vibes, not a person that's just trying to leech off of you and build on your own career.
Yeah.
So be saying you someone that got something going on for themselves also.
Exactly.
Surround yourself with that. I like. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would say be yourself. There's too many people out here trying to be other people. Be you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's facts. And how can folks stay locked in with everything y'all got coming up?
Social media.
Yeah, I would say social media, but no, a
Okay,
lot of
shout out
stuff
to
word of
social
mouth.
media.
A lot of stuff word of mouth. I feel like a lot of people chase exclusive stuff. If, like, say with my event the other day, it's like, damn, I ain't hear about this, but I see a lot of people here. Now it's like they want to be there because it's like, I ain't know about this, and I see this person here.
Yeah.
A lot of people like exclusive stuff, so try to stay exclusive, but also brand yourself.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Sure. What would you tell other girls your age about staying confident and believing in themselves? Chasing stuff that people will feel as y'all can't do that y'all doing.
I feel like being a female, you gotta have pride. You gotta carry yourself a certain type of way. Especially like, be blunt, like gay females, like it's always gonna be that little extra inch people gonna try to take. So just be proud of yourself, be confident within yourself. That way nobody can tell you nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or you disagree?
You feel like repeating the question one more time?
Oh, what would you tell girls, younger girls or girls at your age about staying confident, believing in themselves,
Yeah, like she said, I like to feedback off of what she said. Just be yourself. I feel like social media is like a pro and con in society nowadays. It's like you can either get lost in the sauce or you can make your own sauce.
That's
So.
a fact.
Gotta make our own sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce.
Whole lot of flavor.
Whole
Whole lot of flavor.
flavor.
Yes, sir.
A lot of flavor.
But Tay and Kennedy, big love to both of y'all for pulling up on us. I appreciate y'all for everything, for making this happen.
Yes.
Y'all all about what we talk about. Is there anything y'all probably would want to say? Anything y'all can get something off y'all chest?
Shout anything out, any of that nature.
I don't know. I feel like I appreciate us building a segment and, you know, woman to woman, because we don't really get the respect that we deserve.
Definitely.
Because she doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, but it's just like, we don't always get the support that we need. So if you're a lady watching this, just stay consistent, man. Fuck what these niggas gotta say, honestly.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Anything for you, Kennedy?
Get money. It's like, no. But yeah, just, you got a vision, see it, live through it.
Yeah.
So be yourself.
For sure.
But I appreciate y'all for tuning into the Dub Talk with Champs and When to Speak. And until next time, we out.
Yes.